Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Wisdom and this is DevOps with Wisdom, where I talk about all things DevOps. Today I'm going to be showing you how to easily host a static website with Amazon S3. No servers, no coding required, perfect for beginners. By the end of this video, your website will be live on the internet. So today we'll look through how to set up a static website, how to set up an S3 bucket, how to deploy your website on the S3 bucket, and we'll test and launch the website. First, let's quickly cover what a static website is. A static website is a type of website made up entirely of basic web technologies like HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. The word static means the website content does not change automatically or dynamically. It doesn't rely on databases or complex back-end servers. Instead, every visitor sees the same content exactly as you've created it. Static websites are perfect if you want something simple, fast, and secure, like a personal site, portfolio, blog, or a landing page for your business or product. Now that you know what a static website is, let's look at the files you'll be using. Before we start, make sure you have your website files ready, such as HTML, CSS, JavaScript, or images. Here's my example, a simple index.html file, which I'll be using for this demo. I'll add a link to the file in the description of the video if you would like to use it. The file just contains a very simple game where you guess the number. With our files ready, let's set up our S3 bucket on AWS. The next thing you need to do is to log into your AWS management console. I'm already logged in. So you need to go to the S3 service. You can do that by searching for S3 here and clicking on it. Once the S3 console is loaded, you click Create Bucket. Enter a unique bucket name. It must be globally unique. Select the region closest to you and leave default settings, then click Create Bucket. Awesome, we've created our bucket. Now let's configure it to host our website. Now, click on your newly created bucket. Go to the Properties tab. Scroll down and find Static Website Hosting. Click Edit and enable it. Enter index.html for the index document. You can enter the name of your error document if you have one, but I'll just leave this empty for now. Now save your changes. Our bucket is now ready to host our website. Let's upload our files next. Go back to the Objects tab, click Upload. Drag and drop your website files or browse to select them. I will drag my file onto the screen now. Click Upload again to complete. The files were uploaded successfully. But before we can see our website live, let's make it publicly accessible. By default, AWS blocks public access to an S3 bucket. We'll need to allow it for our website. So you go back to General Purpose Buckets. You select your bucket and click on the Permissions tab. In the Permissions tab, make sure Block Public Access settings are turned off. In order to do that here, I'll click Edit. I'll uncheck Block All Public Access and Save Changes. Write Confirm and click Confirm to save your changes. Next, scroll down to the Bucket Policy section. Click Edit to add a new bucket policy. I'll paste in a bucket policy and replace this part with the name of my bucket. What this bucket policy does is that it allows read access to all the files in my bucket so that people from the internet can access my website. So scroll down and click Save Changes. Great. Permissions are all set. Now the exciting part. Let's test and see the website in action. Go to the Bucket Properties tab. Under Static Website Hosting, copy the provided website endpoint URL. Paste the URL in the browser and hit enter. Your website should load as you see here. I'm going to play the game very briefly. It says enter your guess here. Great. I won the game. If your site isn't loading, double check your bucket policy settings, your file names, especially index.html, and check your browser cache. You can refresh or use an incognito tab. Congratulations! You've just hosted your very first static website on AWS using S3. For custom domain names, you can use Amazon Route 53 or CloudFront to further enhance performance. We'll cover that in another video. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for more AWS tutorials, and leave any questions below. See you in the next video.